Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this Sunday afternoon live stream, starting a little bit early, than 1 o'clock, but 1 o'clock GMT on a Sunday afternoon. Right, okay, so what we're looking at is the map.projectzomboid.com, which is the entire map for Project Zomboid. And we can see the major towns, and all of these blue dots represent the varying points of interest that we can go and look at, and it's usually shops and things that we can go and loot. So with this playthrough, what I decided to do is that we would have to make our own bases from scratch and not using any other buildings whatsoever. So I built mine, first one, and we had to start in the riverside. So I built my first base up here at the end of this path, and then I moved to Rosewood, which is this set of dots just here, where I built in this construction yard, just about where that blue dot is in the construction site on the south side of Rosewood. I then moved through Muldra to the end, whereas I built my base here in the car park, whereas my good friend Super was building in the radio towers here, the relay station there, and this relay station up here, this one, which isn't actually marked, that one. Then I built a base here at West Point. So this is West Point just there. And it's probably the first time I've actually raided West Point for anything for a long time. But I actually built on the bridge. So there's a floating base on the bridge, which means it's a level up. It's level 1. And you can walk underneath it. And the only way to access it is via a rope, escape rope on this sort of side of the bridge. I then made my way down, and this was last week's joy, part through the military checkpoint, because I'd already cleared that out during the week, and then I ended up here, and I have built a base here. I've actually built a base here, and that's where I'm starting today. So the title of the today's live stream is Louisville, It's a Walk in the Park, and that's not because it's easy, far from it. What it means is that I'm going for a walk in the park. This one. Because this is the end game goal for this playthrough. And that is to build another floating base here. On this river. Well, river, on this this pond where we can fish. No, it's not going to be fun. So I have actually made my way down here to a certain degree. And I've managed to get some burning going here in the car park and get rid of a fair number of the zombies. Doesn't mean I've got rid of them all. And, you know, the problem with this is you've also got this housing estate. Now, this housing estate is actually quite interesting because if you take a look at it, it's actually, you know, all of these houses, they're pretty much fenced in. You could, if you really wanted to, just fence all of this in and have yourself a decent size of area to play with. You'd have to fence off these bits as well, get rid of the doors there, the backyard gates, and then, you know, you'd be great. Or you could just do it up there and across there. It would make life a lot easier, and you'd have all of that to play with. But that also comes inherently with a lot of Z's, which are in that sort of area, and this housing estate here. So there's a lot of spawn points. What's that? Central Park Stables. Oh, right, so there's a stables there as well. Oh, that would explain the jockeys I saw. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's get in. No word from Super so far, but this week I'm keeping myself well fed with, though it says perfect for sharing, but Morrison's beef flavoured potato sticks, and I'm not sharing with anyone. And the prodigal son returns. There he is. There's Super. Hello. And this week I have got the joy of Red Bull. Yes, it makes a return. It's going to give me wings. I'm going to need it. How are you, Super?
Red Bull, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hanging in here. Not in game yet.
No.
It'll be just a moment. I'm running a little bit late this morning.
Yeah, well, I'm actually running a little bit early by about 5 minutes. Right, so this is the 3-car garage base that I've built over the week, and as you will see, if I just dive out this window, and yep, and wander along here. We've got barrels here. The barrels of water, they're full. Right, so I've had to board over this bit so I can walk on it. And if you take a look through this window here, you can see I've moved the sinks against this wall. Now, something that threw me, and I already knew this, but it did throw me again, is building the stairs. You can only build the stairs in that direction or going that way up the screen, so from that way or that way. You can't build them any other way. So I didn't anticipate that and was trying to build it in this direction, and you can't. So you've got some more water barrels up here. They're feeding the sinks that I've moved here, and they actually came, if we dive in here. So if we go in here, these sinks should have running water, so I can fill my water bottle with water. There we go.
Oh, did you see I made it to the base?
Yep. I saw that your vehicle was in the garage. So those sinks actually came from this wall, and I just moved them over there. I have also found some food. I've been on a few food runs, found a few books, built some bookcases, yada, yada, yada. So we've got a place to strike out from, basically. So I'm going to eat some food because I'm desperately hungry. I'm overexcited.
Well, my goal is to go clear out that dang horse track.
Okay. I have actually been there a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I did actually find and put in the garage, and it was pretty close, another Humvee. So we're good for Humvees.
Well, I hope we're good for Humvees. I mean, we found more Humvees than the flatbed do's and halves.
Yeah.
Which is actually strange because normally we're finding we found at least 3 deuce and halves last time.
Yes, that is a bit unusual, it has to be said. Right, let's get rid of some of the rubbish that I'm holding around. The wood axe, which I have the nails. Right, so you can see I've been busy. I've cut down all the trees, cleared out all the shrubs. And I've blocked off the back parts here so the Z's can't get in around the back. So we should have a nice, safe, enclosed area. And
so what is our game plan for... Are we going to be building a actual base area in this area, or what are we planning on doing?
Right, so this base is actually for later, if you see what I mean. Excuse me. It's for later. So once we've actually achieved the goal, shall we say, of building a base in the park. Oh, I know what I need to do. Something I'm being a little bit dumb. I put those nails in there. I need to put them in here. So I need to pick those up now. Right, yeah. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be heading down to the park.
Well, you can go ahead, head down to the park.
Yeah.
I might do a different route.
Yes, I thought you might.
I might just take and actually do another bridge base.
Okay, where?
All the way on the other side of Louisville.
You mean... I'll point this out on the map where we've been before. So you mean over here? On that bridge?
Yes. Because one, it's got a high fencing.
Yep. This bit just here, look, it's got lots of high fencing. You can actually get through this with a sledgehammer, and then you can chock it up again. But the interesting point is, we actually visited this, and I tried walking off this area of the map, and you can't. It was very disappointing. Has to be said.
That's why I was going to take and build a bridge on it.
A base on it.
Yeah, base on it. I was going to build a base on it.
Right, now did I or did I not pick up those nails?
All right. I shall be right back. I'm going to take and go do dad duties real quick.
Dad duties. Oh yeah, there, I've got loads of nails. Right, okay, so do that. No, we don't need to add that. We've got the axe, we've got some guns, we've got various other bits and pieces. Let's get rid of the can for the time being. Don't need the empty water bottles. We'll get some of those filled up. Trauma bags. Trauma bags. Do I have? I've got a trauma bag, and that looks like it's well stocked, so good. Wood glue. So yeah, let's get rid of some of this rubbish that I've got. And I don't have a bin yet, so I'm just going to dump it in this corner. The empty pop can, don't need to carry that about. Fill up the water bottles because we've got plenty of drinking water. Empty bottles too, fill all because we're probably going to need it because we don't have any. Oh, that reminds me, we're going to need some dustbin bags. As you can see, I've found some interesting weapons and made another Michon's katana. Found some other bits and bobs. Could always come back here for food, should I need it. One last look in here. We'll snag the granola bars and the crackers and the beef jerky, and that should keep us going. Is there more water? There is. Look, I'm absolutely flush with water. Look at this. Good. Right. Okay. So let's put that water in the back here. And I've also got some little spare water bottles here, so I'm good. I'm good. Right. So you can see I've also built a gate on the front. My character is barely able to jog. So before we actually toddle off and get ourselves killed heinously, this is the Hummer that I found. So we've got another Hummer. I'm not sure what condition this one is in. I think I built up some of it. Might be in better condition than it used to be. Yeah, the engine's in good nick, whereas before it wasn't. And I found some glass for it as well. What's even more amazing, it's actually got a key. I didn't have to hotwire it. Oh, look at that, first time. Being invaded by my daughters. Oops, wrong key.
Have fun doing whatever, dude.
No, enjoy.
Triceratops.
Yes, so my family is off to Remembrance Sunday today, and I have actually chosen the wrong path here. So this is actually where Super's gonna come. So we'll actually have a quick look around where Super's gonna, where he was gonna build his base. So it doesn't sound like he's gonna be doing that anymore. Before I do that, I really need that door shut, like that. Right. So this is the horse track. So this is where that other Humvee came from. This is the thing. So there are some dead bodies around. So have a look, have a guess where the Humvee was sitting. So yeah. But I actually need to be further in this direction. There's loads of cars around here to pick parts from if you need it. It's the great thing about, you know, places like this. Ah, there's another. Ambulance, that's handy to know. Right. If I remember correctly, try not to hit any of the inanimate objects. Right, yeah, that's definitely proof of my handiwork. This is one of the places where I actually did a burning, and I'll show you the setup for that. Right, I have lost my exertion, which is good. What I need to do is eat something. Let's eat that. Here's another one. Just gonna manage to avoid burning the houses down. There's actually a supermarket in that bit, which is useful. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Right, again, this nearly caught fire, but it has a generator attached to it now, which is good. Now, do I need to keep going down? I need to turn in at some point, don't I? I think that was it back there. There's cars there, loads of zombies kicking her out, so yeah, I haven't been down there. I missed my turning by the burning. Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, that wasn't me. I'm not guilty for that. Right, but here we go. Right, as you can see, I've had lots of fun. Right, so the way that this works is you cannot get in the driver's door. And as a character in the game, as a player, the zombies can't get to you, so you put a fire at the front and a fire at the back, set them on fire, and then what you do is you set the light bar going on alarm, and you know, just basically attract as much attention as you possibly can. The zombies come along, they try to get to you, they walk all around there, catch fire by standing on the fires, and then they slowly burn out to death. Now, it takes a while, so having lots of food and lots of drink with you is always a good idea. Right, let's see if I can snag the bits that I need from here, like the nails. Not the M16 assault rifle. The wood axe. Let's grab that. And more nails. Excellent. Let's do this. Right, so the plan is to make it to that area of river. Now, I think the quickest and easiest way to do it is actually go through the woods, but that in itself holds some kind of problems, because guess what? It's getting dark. Why do I always end up starting these streams when it's getting dark? Yeah, this feels like a bad idea. So far, let's try avoid actually walking through actual trees, because one of the traits that I always take is outdoorsman, and that prevents you from getting scratched by trees and things like that. It's really thick as well, look at it. Hopefully the groundwork that I did earlier Whoop! There's one. And it's already bit me. I've lost my helmet. Die. I knew it was going to be difficult. Oh, you didn't put it on, did you? Idiot. Come on, I told you to put it on. Wear your helmet. It saved your life. Right, let's get on the path. That actually made my heart go as well, that's the thing. Right, so we found the water. This is good. This is good. And bad all at the same time. Because I've done a fair amount of clearing out around here, so hopefully... Right, there we go. It's not going to be too infested. Hello? Oh, there's a couple. Hate the way when it does that. It doesn't target them. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's some. I think there's more than a few. Problem is the trees getting in the way hamper with actually targeting them, because if they're sort of like semi behind a tree, it doesn't target them. That allows them to get, like that guy just disappeared, and he's still running away from me. Or is it her? It's her. Right. This is slightly better. Let's get rid of these. Hope nothing attacks me from behind. Quick twirl. Give it a twirl. Oh, look, there's one. Look, they're still coming. Because you know the moment I get that wood axe out, and start cutting down the trees, they're just going to come from everywhere. Should have brought some planks with me, but oh well. You can't have everything. My thinking was that... Whoop, missed. My thinking was that I would be able to get all the wood that I needed by cutting down the trees, and then I've suddenly realised that may not be a thing. Right, let's do something really dumb and see what happens. Let's see if we can get any Z's out of the woodwork. Check behind. This looks promising. Right, so what I am going to need is I'm going to need some sheet ropes. So they're going to rip clothing. Craft a sheet rope. I saw that. Come back here, you. Oh, the door's just there as well. Look at that. What is this place? It's a bar. A cafe. Ah, excellent. That's what you need. Something to eat. Let's eat that. I can't immediately get at me through the window because the window's shut. They've got to break it first. Dish towel, wine glass, plastic cups. Ooh! Bourbon. Very useful. Oh, a dirty bandage. We'll take that as well because we can clean that. And the garbage bag. There's no sink here. That's a bit disappointing. Because I could have washed that bandage. Okay. We could spend a lot of time running around like a loony here. Right, so I'm going to do this slowly and carefully. Now, one of the things that I did actually consider is taking this and knocking one end out of it. So you've got like a gap on one end, so you can only get in one end. It's that's the joy of a wood axe. A few swings and a tree comes down. Nothing? Well, alrighty then. Let's saw some logs. Try to keep an eye on my back here. Yeah, I need a fair few planks to, why have I got that? I didn't get to craft the sheep rope, did I? Right, let's take the planks, 6 planks. We need more than that for our initial. Still keeping an eye out. I didn't pick those ones up. That was dumb. That should move that one to there. Okay, so that's carpentry, stairs, rotate. Why can't I build that there? That'll do. Oh, I'm in the way. And I'm not allowed to build that because I don't have a hammer in my hand. No. Let's drop the water bottle maybe. God, jiggery pokery. And normally, there we go. Right, so this is going to be the initial way up. It's a striped t-shirt. Can I pick up more planks? Are there more planks around here? Is it no? Right, okay, so we need to. I've got to be careful because now. Thankfully, my groundwork is paying off. I'm going to do this slowly because look, I'm now exerted. So what we're going to do, carpentry, we're going to build a wooden floor. I'm going to build it out this way a bit and out that way. What I'm going to do, because it's dark, because it's this, that and the other, I'm actually going to go and hide in that hut. I'm also interested to see what's in that little cubby hole there. I'm going to sit in the corner here. Sit on the ground. Let's have something to eat. Recover. I'm going to need the wood axe in a minute. And make merry with the bourbon. Right. Whilst we're in a reasonably safe position, it's going to take a zombie at least a few minutes to get to me. I'm going to need a drink. Officially on the hard stuff. Red Bull, it gives you wings. Right, it gives me a chance to discuss Raid Shadow Legends. So, if you don't play Raid Shadow Legends, then you will not be aware of the uproar that has been caused this week by the introduction of a new character. And the new character is Xena the Warrior Princess, who fits into the Barbarian faction. Now, the interesting point about this is the community is in uproar. Not because she's been introduced to the game, but because of the price of the Battle Pass. Alright, so the Battle Pass, if you want to unlock Xena completely without having to put any effort in, that's going to cost you 60 quid. $60 and probably 60 euros, which are not the same price. Let's get that straight to start off with. $60 in British money is £49 and 9 pence, yet we're still having to pay 60 quid. But that's not what the argument is about. The argument is about the Elite Battle Pass where you work through it. Now that is going to cost £40, or the equivalent there of dollars or euros. Now the argument here is, and why people are upset, is because Battle Passes in the past have always cost £19 and 99 pence, which is 20 quid. And that's what people are upset about. So, and I get it. I really do. I do understand. So, if you didn't know, I'm a keen player of Raid Shadow Legends. I don't do any videos on it, but, you know, just to keep you updated on the news. Saying that, Modern Warfare 3, that's due out in the not too distant future. Beta testing and beta is open, I believe. And if you've pre-bought it, you can play the campaign, which I believe plenty of YouTubers have been doing. Now, I really enjoyed the campaigns for Call of Duty, and I really enjoyed playing Modern Warfare 2, but I got to the point where I just had enough of it, and Season 6 came along, they announced Modern Warfare 3, and it says, why should I bother playing Modern Warfare 2? And I just can't be bothered with Modern Warfare 3. If I can get it cheap just to play the campaign, then that's what I'll do. But I'm not going to be bothered with multiplayer. Whereas with Modern Warfare 2, I avidly played multiplayer. Right, so we've got a garbage bag, a dirty bandage. Well, I could clean the bandage with some water from my thing. I might put the effort in, because this is... Let's just have a quick look at the map. Alright, so we are... Oh, see, this is one of the mods we've got in Ivy Lake. Right, so we're here. So, what I might do, because my car is parked over here, in this car parking area here, is kind of clear out the trees. So that's going to take some effort, and it's going to be quite dangerous. Just clear out the trees though, so I can just drive my car to the side, so you've actually got a decent driveway. But do I risk it for a biscuit? Or in this case, risk it to cut down some more trees this time? Oh, look, more bourbon. Right, so bourbon itself is good for sterilising bandages. So what I can actually do is I can actually disinfect the bandage, and I can use the bourbon to do it. So this helps fight infection and all that sort of thing. But hopefully... that hasn't been the case so far, because I've already been had once already. I'm going to play it safe. What I do want to do, though, is I want to check out that check out what's in this thing. I know there's no Z behind it. So maybe I can just disassemble it and not attract too much attention. And this is quite dangerous because I've got my back to quite a few corners. So if one sort of comes around here, they've got the jump on me quite quick. Because there is a certain distance behind you that you can't see. It's like you get like the feeling that something's breathing down your neck. Oh, it's a toilet. Excellent. And this should have water so I can clean the bandage. There we go. I now have another clean bandage somewhere, allegedly. Stuck on a wall. So I've now got 7 bandages. Or is that in my main inventory? Yeah, there it is. It's in my main inventory. I'm going to put it in there. I've now got 8 bandages. And I can sterilise all of those. Right. It's still dark, isn't it? And I'm wandering around like a lemon. But I'm not exerted anymore, so I feel slightly embiggened. If you take The Simpsons. What I could do is I could actually build out onto here, couldn't I? Build up there and have a rope thingy just there, can I? Let's cut down that tree. Let's cut down a couple of trees, give ourselves some planks. Avidly listening out for that noise of a Z turning up to give us some grief. Right, I'm excited, so I'm going to stop at this tree. I'm going to give it some time. Swap over to the old katana. Put the hammer in my backpack. Put the wood axe back in my... I wish it would do that. And the screwdriver in there. No? Okay. What I'm going to do... Just going to sit down here for a minute. The thing is I don't want to get too overexerted and have to fight zombies, or a lot of them. And at the same time, I want to build this up as much as I possibly can, as quickly as I can. To the point where I've got a safe area to sit in, which means taking this stairs out. Log. Let's saw logs. There goes La Family, off to Remembrance Sunday. Always keeping an eye out for those dastardly Z's. Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's go carpentry floor there. And then carpentry wall, wooden frame there. Now what I'm going to do
Alright, and we are back. And Ven's on the other side. He's already started his stream today.
I have, yep. I am here. But for some reason I can't build a wooden window here. My character is refusing. Point blank. Okay, well there's always a way. Well there's a will, there's a way. So what we'll actually do is we will build a wooden floor. I can build a wooden floor just there and there. I can always take these out because I'm going to build a window here. It's just weird that it
So
won't
how
let me
many
do it.
zombos were over at the horse track?
There's quite a few. There has to be some.
As there always is.
There always is. We know there always is.
Well, it's a good thing I loaded up on shotgun shells.
Disassemble object floor. Right, and the reason that I've had to build this is because I need the window.
Okay, where are you located at?
I'm actually building a base over the water.
Are you building it in the back of the house?
No, I'm at the lake in the middle of the park.
Oh, you're at the lake in the middle of the park?
Yep. I am officially building a base here. Right, well, what I do need... Right, so... for those people on Superstream, I have done a lot of groundwork this week with regards to clearing zombies out of the park. Now, there are some stragglers still, as you may just witness if you're watching my stream. There's still a few around. T-shirt, craft a sheet rope. 2. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Oh, and I did find screws.
Oh, excellent.
I did find a box of screws, so I can actually take and build different parts.
No, so we've got a fabric
And I
sheet
don't
rope.
see any zombies there, Daddy. So far, that I can see.
And then I can hopefully...
And of course, the young one has come.
Of course. What
And
else?
if you're new here, I'm going to speak. Or you can classify me by a real Korean. Because of our broadcast.
Did I
Okay,
bring the
buddy.
sledgehammer with me? I didn't bring the sledgehammer.
You didn't?
I didn't. It's in the back of my car. Oh, okay. Well, let's do what we can.
Ooh. This has the full-on... Let me look at this new Humvee that you brought.
Yep. I looked at it and I thought, that looks interesting. That looks like it's got everything on it.
Except for the windshield armor. And some of the armor, but it's got the roof storage. It's got the spare tire even.
And around here, we love our spare tyres. I've got one round my middle as we speak.
The engine's really good too.
It was in really good condition, I thought. Certainly worth taking.
It's even got a bull bar on it.
Right,
Big bull bar. Okay.
let's build
I may have to snag this one and
You can.
we'll fix up this other.
Feel free. Carpentry. Wooden floor. Hopefully I'm not going to have to completely build an entire platform around my platform and build the walls on the outside. I'm going to make
Let's
a
see
lot
if I have the...
give myself plenty of room. This is going to be the main base, as it were. But I want to get rid of those stairs as soon as I possibly can. As I say, that's going to be a quick trip back to the Hummer to pick up my sledgehammer.
Making the windshield armor.
But we're going to do that in the daylight. Which is almost upon us, it has to be said. Floor. Probably going to need some extra nails as well. I've got another box of nails in the back of the Hummer. Let's eat something whilst I've got the chance, because I'm a bit hungry. See daylight slowly coming on. I'm having some problems with my shoulder this week for whatever reason. Don't know why, don't know what I've done to it. Now do we... Oh, is there a plank there? There's a plank up there, isn't there? That'd be from the one that I dismantled. And nails, excellent. Let's just be able to put that in place.
Barbara, right? Isn't that right? You want some fish?
No.
Does anyone want some fish? Okay. For now, we
All right, buddy.
Right. Let's see if we can find a... Oh, hello. Right, let's shout. Let's give it some. Let's give it some welly. Let's get rid of some of these Z's. It might just be the one, but... because of shout, I've got to keep a good lookout bit around me. As I said, I've got to make it. Back to the car. I'm going to follow this path and stop running. I'm going to walk, because then from here I can just go straight up. That thing bit my helmet. Hello, hello, I saw that, and I saw that. Oh yeah, they're really coming out of the woodwork now, look. I've got a taste for it.
Are you getting a nice...
The party has started. Right, there's definitely some guys over here. Let's give them a shout, because there's more than those three. There's a guy up here. There's bound to be some more over here. Now, because I'm not massively overexerted, you know, I'm moderately exerted, I can just outpace them a bit by walking. Sprinters, if you've ever played with sprinters, are a hideous nightmare. Hello, hello, approaching from behind, madam. That's very naughty of you. No, there's one up here. Keep looking around. Who's this? Who's this? Come here, you.
So I'm going to grab all these logs that you cut up.
Mm-hmm. Let's just give this a shout here. And back off a bit. See if we've attracted any attention.
Of course you did.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's a fair few coming now. Let's go. Let's use the path as my killing ground because I can see them coming easily. I'm not having to fight with the vision problems with the trees. Quick look around. Nothing coming. Just him. See, now that one was just hiding. And it wasn't until I got round the tree and looked in his direction that you could actually see him.
So I am going to make a campfire kit here. I'm going to have a nice little fire. Since the horse track, the reason why I picked the horse track for kind of a base is because of the fact that once you clear out the zombies, pretty much, the building itself, we don't really doesn't have a whole lot. And you know this to be true, Ven.
Mm. I am nodding and agreeing. This is very true. I mean, there is a lot of room to build a lot of stuff there.
At the horse track?
Yeah. Right, so let's look in the right container stuff. And that confused me. I was looking at it thinking, where's everything gone? Right, we're going to need the garbage bags. Where's my sledgehammer gone? There it is.
It has gone to the wood.
There's Percy. Percy Sledge. That's what can be. I've got loads of nails as well, so let's grab a couple of boxes of nails. So we've got plenty of nails to build with. Alright, well, let's head back. Hopefully we're not going to encounter too much resistance because I am overloaded. Hopefully the bags are going there. Oh, 6 of them anyway. Because then I can start considering building water barrels. Now, technically, I could drive the Humvee around until I get there. Which is a royal pain. I really don't like this. It's so dicey.
I'm gassing up this Humvee because of the fact that because right now we do not have a working gas station here in Louisville.
We do.
Oh, we do. You actually got the gas station working?
Yeah, I think the one down the road from the base is up and running, and the one not far from where I am if you come down that main drag. Of course, I'm going to have to find a generator as well. Yeesh.
Well, we have a bunch over at the
Yeah, I'm going to have to drive
checkpoint.
over there at the checkpoint. Yeah, I snagged a couple. One for the main base and one for at least one of the. I think they're connected. I'm pretty sure the one up the road from the 3-car garage is done. I'm pretty confident about that. Oh,
So
that's not good. Well, so let's get our building materials up. I'm going to drop those. I'm going to drop the sledge at the moment. Get my weapon back in my hands. Other bags, they can go down there. Boxes of nails. Nails. Boxes of nails. I've already dropped them? Yeah, I've dropped them and the bags. Right, and the sledge. Right, okay. Right, let's pick up the sledge then. For some reason it's resisting. And now I can destroy the stairs. Like so. And now the only way into this base is via that rope. So let's do that, and then I can drop the sledgehammer.
you have officially secured the park, huh?
Yep.
Or at least part of it.
Yeah, some of it. I may have to come back to this because I'm already empty the bottle. Right. Ah. It's not time to relax because I've still got a load of base to build. Still got a load of things to cut down. Yeah, it's like, at least I've got a safe place to get to.
Well, soon I will have a base built in that horse track.
I'm overexerted by quite a bit.
And you know dang well I will actually take and build that base out of the horse track.
Oh yeah.
And actually not use the buildings. No, then again, I might just take and go all the way across town and...
Build the one on the bridge.
Exactly. I mean, I do have a sledgehammer along. I just want to probably get some propane torches I could actually disassemble that way. Oops.
It's not very good that it doesn't give you an indication of where to stand to use the rope.
No.
Let's just drop one plank. There we go. Let's drop one. And then we should be able to build the floor, because I should be able to then put the hammer into my main inventory, which is what the problem is. I'm not able to swap it out. I'm going to extend this quite a bit. I'm going to enclose it, of course. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the stairs on this set of planks here. So what I'm going to have is a set of stairs on this bit. So if I go carpentry stairs, it will go up on that bit, and then that'll be the second floor. What I'm going to do is extend this out, so that's going to be our fishing gantry, like we had on the other base that was floating above the thing.
Oh.
So why can't I build stairs? I haven't got enough. You need 15 planks for stairs. Of course you need 15 planks for stairs. What? So let's see if we can get enough planks together. Very hungry. Right, so my character's extremely hungry. Could eat a horse right now. So one of the best things to do to get yourself from 0 to very full is to eat a box of cereal, which I don't happen to have. So I'm going to eat that, and I'm going to eat a granola bar.
So, do we have any... Have you found any more propane tanks?
No. To be fair, I've not been keeping an eye out for them. There may be some at the refugee camp by the military checkpoint. I remember seeing at least one sort of like gas-based barbecue there.
Yeah, I took and went down over that way, and I didn't see... In the military checkpoint area, I didn't see any actual... I tried to remove the propane tank from the barbecue and on the one, and it didn't give me the option, so I just figured you ended up taking it off already.
I may have done. It's a thing. I just don't remember doing it. Why was that moving? Deforest the entire area. Oh, those stairs. I should be able to build some stairs. Right, so yeah, you see what I mean about the stairs. You can build stairs in that direction and in that direction, but you can't build them that way or that way. You can build them sort of like top right and top left, but not bottom right or bottom left. So, there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Actually, I might destroy that one. I don't really need it, do I? Considering I'm actually going to wall that in, put some fence down here. I don't actually need that one, so...
Well, hopefully I know we haven't heard from Joe lately, so hopefully he's doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I should get another plank and some nails out of that. So I've done that. Thankfully, I've got a backup hammer. Right, and so if you've just joined, this base is not supported by anything other than air.
And water.
Well, it's over the water, yeah, so that could be a thing. So what I might actually have to do is to build this, so because I've had to build that one on the outside to enclose it, I might have to, because usually what you can do is if you want to build a wall and you can't get to the outside, you can still stand on the inside and build it, but it wouldn't let me do that this time. So I may actually have to build sort of around where I actually want it to be, and then build an outside wall and then remove it, or an outside floor plan and then remove it all, which I've had to do before, which is a complete pain in the neck, but I am heavily exerted, so I'm actually going to sit on the ground, and I'm perfectly safe to do that here because the zombies can't get to me, and that's the whole point of having a floating base. That's why it works so well. I have to say, Morrison's have really got it on the spot with these. Now this is what I'm eating: beef flavoured potato sticks from Morrison's, and I've got a really nice. I've got a nice beef flavour to them, but it's not really too strong. It's not really overpoweringly beefy. It's a nice beef flavour.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Wash it down with some Red Bull. Fantastic. What an afternoon. Playing Project Zomboid with my mate Supertone. Eating a great snack. Drinking a great drink. Awesome.
You know, I haven't found any antidepressants.
I have. They're not, to be fair, they haven't been common, but I've found them. I think I've got some in my backpack. Or I have seen
Yeah,
some.
because I'm in need of making my character happy again.
Eat some nice food. Peaches, fruit cocktail, canned fruit, that sort of thing usually does the trick to cheer your character up. And you probably find some of that in the base, because I tend to pick that up more than I pick up anything else. And this goes back to one of the points that I always like to make, is that food is your path to happiness. I keep saying it, and it's true. If you can create yourself a nutritious, filling meal with, you know, even if it's just got a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper on it, that sort of thing, it really adds to the cheerfulness of the meal, if you see what I mean. But I may have to go back to the car to get some water. Because I'm rapidly running out. And the reason that I'm getting through it so much is because I'm doing a lot of physical work. At least the character is. He's doing all the hammering and the banging and all this, that and the other. Shimmying up a rope really takes it out of you. Right, so I'm going to have a door frame just there. And then I'm going to build a wall along here.
You know what sounds like fun?
What's that?
Going to kill some zombies.
4, 5. Sorry, I'm just counting.
Have a nice big bonfire.
Well, I have been doing that all week, so for me it's not an unusual occurrence. Right, so the idea is that I'm going to build 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I build another line along there, but I'll have a 5x5 square.
There. Let's see if I can bring some in. I just shot a shotgun shell. Shot.
Right, so I just need to build that along there. And get enough wood up here for... It annoys me. I'm going to put this over here. And then I'm going to grab the others. And then I'm going to put them all in that one bag, like that.
Alright, so what I was talking about is the horse track here.
Mm-hmm.
This here is the horse track. Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said that it had a lot of zombies.
Yeah, I tend not to joke about that sort of thing, to be fair.
I'm just going to kind of drive around it for a moment and see what I can...
Drag out, yeah.
I'll see.
Get out of the trees, you idiot.
I found a big trailer.
Yep. I did notice the big trailer. I didn't pick it up because I tend not to have much luck with those things. I've found 2 or 3 of them because and I've tried to use them and they've not been very forthcoming. Because there was also one by the military checkpoint. Right, so let's sit down and saw some logs while sitting down, because that'll help with my exertion, because I'm very, very, very exhausted, can barely move. Now it's at this point a wandering Z just turns up. And even though I'm sawing logs, my exertion is going down. Because I'm doing this while sitting on the floor. See, look. I no longer can barely move, I can barely jog instead.
I just remembered I put my my cocktail on the top of the roof.
Oh, of the car rather than in the boot. So that's the nice thing about the Hummers, is you can actually access the boot from inside the vehicle, but you can't access the roof.
So you know what I'm gonna do is I got shotgun shells.
That's a lot of planks. See, I'm now moderately exerted. This is fantastic. going to pick up as many of these planks as I can. Carry him to the... I'll keep coming back a couple of times. So far, this is going well. Dump all the planks up there. Looks like my work during the week has paid off by quite a bit.
Come here, everybody. Let's... Nice big ball.
Round up. Round them up, round them up. Get them into a nice group of zombies that you can just throw a Molotov cocktail out and destroy. Now, I have considered, and it's probably not a great idea.
Well, I got 334 shotgun shells, so...
Ah, right, you're not short.
So let's bring them in. Come here.
Yeah, no, you want to.
You guys want to come play? Do you want to get a shotgun? Shoot it around all day. Do you want to get shot?
Generally
By
not,
Super
no.
Tone Man today. Let's go, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let me round you up over here. Yeah, I got nice... Would it be me if I didn't throw a party?
It's always a party in Project Zomboid with Super Tone Man. Whereas I'm building housings. I'm house building. One of the things that I am missing, that I'm probably going to get from the houses just up the road, is a sink or two. For that, I'm probably going to need the plumber's wrench, which I don't happen to have on my person. But again, let's just... Ooh, sit on the ground.
Well, see, the thing is Big Bertha hasn't talked much this game.
No. She has been a bit quiet, that has to be said. Which is very unlike her. But one of the things that I was considering is actually just setting fire to the entire forest. Just to get rid of the trees.
That is a possibility.
Once I've got all of the trees cut down that I want, and I've built my base up to how I want it to be, right, so this is actually a really good tactic to reduce your exhaustion when you're actually doing something as well. However, it does have the problem that at the moment you see I'm actually right by the tree line. If a zombie was to jump out on me, I'm sitting on the floor. I've got to get up first in order to defend myself. And that's kind of the problem. I'm going to cart these back up here, and then I can actually start building it out a bit more. As I said, what I might actually have to do is build a gantry around. I've had to do this before. It's a real pain in the neck. But that 50, all of that 50 planks, that will soon disappear. I'm actually sort of slightly more concerned about how much water I've got and how much food I've got. I'm probably going to have to make a beeline for the car because I've actually got food and water in the car. Which is one of the reasons why I considered actually driving it around, because you can actually drive it around here and get it here, but I just wanted a more direct route, if you see what I mean.
See, it's a good thing that I didn't take and start the cocktail because it's raining now.
Yeah. Right. Let's build out this floor. Floor. Right. Like I said, I might actually have to dismantle that. Let's go with a wooden frame. Let's finish building off this side first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we want to do... Going to leave a gap for a door frame just here. So we're going to have a door frame in the middle. And then we're going to build another wall next to the door frame. Pick up some more planks. I think I've still got enough nails. I'm still doing really well for nails. I thought I'd have lost the plot for that. I'm going to have some more. What I'm going to do is actually build some more windows. When I actually come to build these, I'm going to build a window here, a window in the middle, and a window on the corner, and that's going to be that whole side. So this is where I'm going to have, because I usually have my water barrels and my sinks against the back wall. When I build these, I'm actually going to have that as a window. Then this one that I'm building now is going to be a window, and then this corner is going to be a window as well. But like I say, I might actually have to build a gantry round to be able to build that. Because sometimes it's okay with you building them from the inside, and sometimes it's not. It's a bit of a weird one, to be honest. As I said, look, all of those planks quickly disappearing, aren't they?
You know, one thing I'm going to be good at aiming.
Yeah. See, one thing that I ought to consider doing is getting some more. Just opened up the chat window for some reason. Just trying to rotate the. Again, this one's probably going to be a window. That one's going to be a window. I'm going to try and make it as good as I can. I'm going to grab some more planks, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start on enclosing this with a ceiling and a roof. One of the first things I need to do though is actually eat something. Eat something, because I just realised that my character is as hungry as they could possibly be, so let's eat some chips as well. I'm actually going to drop the bourbon here as well. I don't really need bourbon about my person. There is no bourbon about my person.
You have no bourbon?
I do. it's just it was just a good rhyme to use at the
How
time.
many people are coming out of the horse track area? Dang it.
Oh, there is. Okay, cool.
I didn't know the Kentucky Derby was in town.
Oh, really? Well, when I was over there, I did come across some jockeys, which I thought was quite amusing.
See that.
I thought, oh, I haven't seen that before because I don't usually go to the horse track, mostly because it's so overrun. But I thought I'd go there and see what I could do with it at the time, and actually it bore fruit, so I was quite pleased about that. Right, so this you don't normally get to see me do. I usually do this sort of stuff like during the week. So this is kind of how all of my base building has gone. So I think it's actually useful to see, even if it is getting dark now. And you don't need too many nails per floor. But of course, one of the things that I regularly like to do is at the bottom is pen that in with a fence, and at the top do the same thing, so that I'm less likely to just randomly walk off the edge, because if you fall off you will hurt yourself. Right, that should be enough to enclose this area with a bit of luck, and then I just need all the wood to get this going. I think drink's going to be my initial next problem, which means heading back. So this is where it's like, be careful, go up the stairs, you get to the top of the stairs, turn left, there we go. Right.
The thing is, I'd probably be dealing with more if I was to go to the bridge.
Yeah, that's another one of those places that seems to be reasonably infested.
I don't know, Vulcan might have been over there and...
Hopefully I've got enough planks to complete the roof here. I do. Right, so we now have a dry area. So you can see that it's dry inside. This is fantastic. Now, like I say, I could do with a couple of planks. I could get some more planks because I've got all the bags. And what I'll do is I'll build out 2 more levels over there on these corners, and then I'll have my rain catcher barrels up there, and I could really do with doing that. But obviously, it's dark again. I don't have a full tank of gas. It's not dark, and well, it is dark, and I'm not wearing sunglasses. And this is very, very risky. And for some reason, I'm cutting that tree down at that angle for whatever reason. And it stops raining. Typical. Step back a little bit. No? Okay, right, cool. Let's sit down and saw some logs. And whilst I'm doing this, I can still pivot around and see, make sure that nothing's coming. Hopefully that will go down in a minute. There it is. Gone down to can barely jog. Let's put the hammer and the wood axe in there. Whilst this is raining, this is a good opportunity to get those rain catcher barrels up and get some water in them initially, and hopefully I won't have to do too much work so if we then go carpentry there. So we're just going to build the floors initially. It stopped raining.
Of course it stopped raining.
Of course it stopped raining. I'm about to build a rain catcher barrel. It knows. It just knows. You rotten thing. Alright, let's pick those up then. And let's build them anyway, because that's where they're going to go. They're going to go on that corner. Right, so carpentry, furniture, rain collector barrel. The round ones, the barrels themselves, rather than the square crate-looking ones, hold more water. Okay, cool. Right, so I can actually drop those bags just there. And then with these planks, hopefully I can continue building. Right, so let's see what we can do. Let's do the windows first. I bet I can't build this window, even though I'm in the square for it. So let me build it on the inside, that one, but this one it's not going to let me build, which is annoying. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And that's interesting, it's not letting me build it on that one either. So strange. Two planks is not enough to build a wall. Right, so the reason I'm doing this is so that I've got some visibility. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build out here. That's a pain. Thankfully, because I've left this open, I hope that I can just build along there and just unbuild it. I'll do that later. What else can I do? If I pick up the two planks that I've got. Do I have one in my backpack? No, I don't. I don't think there's enough. If I go build a wooden window, just... It's so weird that it won't let me target that particular wall. I don't want that to be a window though, because I'm basically just going to be out here anyway. This is going to be the fishing deck. I'm going to build it out a little bit more. Got to find some fishing rods though. First, 1 o'clock in the morning. Character is hideously overexerted.
I would tell you to come to the 3-car garage because I did bring some fishing rods with me.
Of course you did. Right, but this is really taking shape. This is looking really good, I have to admit. It's just one of the more sort of labour-intensive parts of Project Zomboid. And it only takes a few hours, and you can, you know, provided you've got like the bits and pieces. I mean, the initial base that I built over in Riverside, that was hard work because the only axes that I had to use were hand axes, and cutting down trees with those was just laborious. After I found the wood axes, it just flew. It was so much better. And having those was an absolute godsend. It really was. Right, but let's have a look at my water reserves. Oh, it's empty. I have 1 water bottle left. I need to go top up. There we go. Right, so I think that's my next trick. For my next trick, I'm going to go and get some more water. And food, because I'm running out of food. So, actually, not that
In fact,
bad.
I think, honestly, I think you actually have there in the, I think I put in your trunk of your car fishing pole.
Really? I didn't notice one, but I'll have another look.
I might have. Let me look here if I...
Yeah, that's really odd that it's not letting me target that one as a window. That's just bizarre. There's definitely a frame there. But I think it's going to be one of those ones that I'm going to have to build it from the outside. It's like these ones here. Some of these I'll probably be able to build on the inside. Let's...
Ooh. This must be... Did you die this week?
Nope.
Because in this closet here in this 3-car garage area, there's a Michonne's katana, a machete, leather jacket, there's some clothes and stuff.
Yes, I put them there.
Oh, you put them here.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you died.
Yeah, at the start of the stream, I pointed out the contents of that cupboard. They just happened to be in there. I picked them up from... I would like to say loitering around the military checkpoint, but no. That's where they came from. See, it's so weird. Oh, that's because... No, stop that. Don't do that. Look at that. Oh, that was close. That was close. I nearly trapped myself outside.
You almost got yourself killed.
Well, I almost got myself trapped. There's a subtle difference. I'm going to need more planks. Can I create the wall on the inside?
So you would have had to build a new set of stairs.
Yeah. Well, I'd have had to have jumped off. It is just so weird that it will not let me for love nor money. Oh, it will. Now it will. Why? Is that because
I'm snagging this Michonne's katana because...
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I can always forge another one because my skill level is so. In order to forge a Michon's container, you need level 6 in metalworking, and I'm all the way up.
Now, see, I believe I am also in metalworking. I'm actually level 6.
Which is plenty good enough. See, it's not letting me build these on the inside like it did these ones. It's really weird. And I don't want to build across there because that means my rope thingy won't work. I've kind of shot myself in the foot a bit here. Maybe. I might just have to build a wall all the way round. Which isn't too much of a problem, I guess. Hopefully, if I can build a floor here, which I can, and I can hop out the window, like so. Then I shall build a couple more there. I'll build my window there, and my wall there. Then I can start dismantling this. What an absolute pain. That's all I can say. It's an absolute pain.
Yes. That is the word I'll use, is yes.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best word to use at the moment. Yes. No more than yes. So yes, base construction. It's a thing. Let's grab that. Let's grab as many of these logs as I can. Because each log represents 3 planks, which is handy. I'm just going to cart them into the base, and then I'll cut them up in here.
Left a lot of weaponry here with this. I see.
Found a lot. I've actually found a lot in normal standard katanas, not the forged ones, which are a mod. I actually found those on bodies.
You know, I think we found more katanas this time around than we have
Before, yeah.
Because I found normally I'm not finding the katanas, and Joe is.
Yeah. Whereas I've found at least 4 myself.
And normally we're only like finding like 1 or 2.
Yeah. And it's like, I've got one in my backpack. And I've left that one in there. I think there's several back at the West Point base as well, in one of the crates that I built, with all of the other weapons that I've left there for people to use if they need them, if they're in a pinch, as it were. So yeah.
And that's crazy that we've been finding so many of them.
It's unusual, that's for sure. We don't often find that many.
Alright, now that it's starting to become more daylight, gonna be.
Yeah, we'll be soon.
Get myself ready to roll.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep the days rolling,
This time I've got the cocktail in my hand.
Yeah, I've definitely got it this time, geezer. Oh, I moved too soon. Well, at least I've got through the trees, mostly. I knew that was moving. Eat that. Oh. I thought that was moving a little bit too much, and sure enough,
It was?
it was. There was a Z waiting for me. It's like, yeah, you bugger. And plus it's dark, I couldn't see him either. It was more of an intuition type moment than anything else.
Alright, now that I've got my Molotov ready.
My good friend Molly Tov.
Yes. I am going to have a nice burn. Where my good friend Barbaric, another streamer that plays Zomboid, does a lot more burning than I do.
Yes, that's one of Vulcan's favourite tricks as well, isn't it? It's the same fight with everything. Like the gun shop.
Like he did to the gun shop?
In West Point, yeah. At least I assume it was him. He may tell me otherwise, but the gun shop.
Well, he was the only one on that I know of that.
Yeah. Yes, daylight is upon us. As the old saying goes, morning has broken. And I should have enough planks.
And there's some of my damage. Ah, there's my group from earlier.
They're still wandering around moaning about being on fire.
No, they're not on fire.
Oh, well, that's just disappointing.
Because I didn't have my cocktail on
me.
Oh,
yeah. That's right. You forgot your cocktail, didn't you?
And now, I got my cocktail. Holy frame drop, Batman. I'm going to have so many zombies on it.
So many zombies on fire, the frame drop rate goes, hey! I don't have that problem. I'm running a pretty decent PC, so...
Oh, I'm running a pretty good PC too, but...
What's your graphics card?
This is a gaming laptop, so...
See, magic word, laptop. A laptop may operate like a PC, but it's not a PC. So even though I've got the same graphics card in my PC here that I'm playing on.
Here we go. We got the nice burn going.
I've also got the same one
come.
in my laptop downstairs, which is my gaming laptop, which I use when I'm not up here. And there is a significant difference in the power of the two of them, even though the laptop and the PC are the same generation, have the same amount of memory, the same sort of processors, the same similar graphics card. The point is that the laptop has a mobile graphics card, not a full shebang big block graphics card that I have in my PC.
Come everybody, come on everybody.
Shebang.
Let's
it's
ball up.
Word.
Let's come on. Let's all get together.
Let's get together and partay.
Let's have a nice bonfire. Sing Kumbaya.
They've even got some marshmallows, s'mores, all that sort of thing.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't bring no marshmallows.
No, well then you're just not the party host that we thought you were. Right. So this one I can disassemble because that's actually got a wall.
Oh, yeah.
The burn is real.
Yes, the burn is real.
Right, let us now.
And the parking lot is on fire. The horse track is on fire.
This isn't something to be pleased about, I would like to point out.
Why not?
You're burning valuable resources.
How am I burning really valuable resources?
Oh, I don't know, you could dismantle the those bits, couldn't you? So then just slowly disassemble.
See, the thing is that the parking lot itself is what I'm burning.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Not the actual building itself. The park. Right. Okay, with you. Because I can't see your stream. I'm not stream sniping him. Honest.
Either way, I still got a nice bonfire going.
Indeed. I do not doubt it. This is where life gets a little bit tricky, I guess. Because I'm not entirely
Okay,
sure.
buddy, you go up there and that guy can go. Here, let me get these guys up here to come down to the party.
Let's see if I can
Because I do not need anybody to come visit me while I'm...
Slowly getting dark outside.
It's only 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's 10 to 3 over here.
Oh, okay. You're talking about real time.
Yes.
I'm talking in game time.
Yeah, I just realised how dark it is in my room. I can see an inherent problem with that. Yeah. Okay. We may not... that's going to be an interesting one. I can't stand on it and disassemble it. I may have to do this slightly different, but I'll leave that for the moment. That's fine. What I want to do is I actually want to get myself a fence or two. In there, so when so what you do is you come up against it and then you just yeah, right, I can just go up here and then I'm going to do the same up here. Whether I build this out as another area, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I may build this up as another level. Just to see what, because like this I usually do, and then have like the floor above. It's not like I'm short of wood. There's still plenty of wood to go through. But this is the makings of a base. It's just missing. It's like the water barrels should have some water in now. Yeah, so they're almost. They're more than a quarter full, so that's good. And that's 2 of them, and I just need the sinks. And then that's it. Right, okay, so I'm actually going to call it there for my stream, because I think that's enough base building for one day. And because I did start a little bit early, plus I'm expecting the family home anytime soon. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you like and subscribe, that would be absolutely wonderfully appreciated. Again, I'd like to thank everyone who's watching my videos and watching my content. I really appreciate that. But I will catch you later. I hope you have a wonderful week. It's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from Super.
That is on Ven's stream. So long.
And so long to everyone on Super Stream. And I will see you again. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Bye-bye.